What's up everyone? Welcome back to my kitchen. Today's special is all about what we can do with leftover brown rice, especially during these trying times when we want to extend our meals. It's called brown rice salad. Brown rice is well known for its high fiber content, but we're going to elevate this dish even further by adding more fiber while still keeping it as delicious as any restaurant quality meal. So, let's not waste any time. Come along and see how we can transform brown rice into a truly interesting and nutritious recipe. First on the list is the salad dressing. We need at least 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which adds a nutty flavor to our salad. You can actually add more olive oil if you like, as all measurements here are flexible. Next, we'll use red wine vinegar, which gives a unique fermented flavor to the dish. If you don't have red wine vinegar, alternative options include rice vinegar or apple cider vinegar. To build more flavor in our dressing, we'll grate 1 clove of garlic. You don't have to worry about raw garlic because the acidity in vinegar balances out the garlic odor on our breath long after we've eaten. We'll also need 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey, or go for maple syrup if you want a strictly vegan option. I recommend date syrup as another good candidate, since dates are rich in antioxidants. You can add a pinch of salt and black pepper to taste if needed. Finally, the key ingredient for this salad dressing is cumin powder, which gives the recipe a unique flavor reminiscent of Mexican rice and enhances the overall taste. Mix everything together and set it aside while we prepare the salad itself. I have 3 cups of brown rice left over from last night's dinner. When it's cold, brown rice is chewy, which works well in our recipe that requires minimal cooking. Thanks to the dressing, the rice will become a bit more tender as it soaks in. Next, we will prepare our leafy greens. Today, we will be using spinach, but you can also choose kale or any other salad greens available at the supermarket. If you have large leaves, be sure to chop them into smaller pieces for better mixing in the salad. The next ingredient is black beans. You can either buy canned black beans from the supermarket or cook your own dried black beans, which will take about 25 minutes in a pressure cooker without requiring any pre-soaking. This salad requires cherry tomatoes cut in half. If using regular vine tomatoes, slice them into quarters. Tomatoes are nutritious and make great ingredients for many salads. Finely chopped red onions will add more flavor and character to our rice salad. This type and color of onion are preferred due to their antioxidant properties and versatility compared to other onion varieties. Another essential ingredient is cilantro, which provides a unique taste and aroma. In my humble opinion, cilantro is indispensable in any kitchen. Now we can pour our dressing over to soak salad base as we continue to add few additional ingredients to top it off. The remaining ingredient that acts as a topping for this salad is avocado. It adds a creamy texture without relying on any dairy products or saturated fat-laden dressings from the supermarket. Dice the avocado into smaller pieces to allow it to blend well with the salad. This is the final ingredient, or rather topping, that I almost forgot. My favorite sweet corn. You can find it in cans or in the frozen section of your favorite supermarket. If you're using frozen corn kernels, be sure to microwave them for at least 3 minutes until they're ready to use. Now it's ready to be eaten, but first let me taste it to see if any adjustments are needed. Well, it seems to be perfect. Thank you very much for watching. Please try this recipe for yourself and enjoy its full benefits. I've been running this blog for almost 6 years now, and it often feels like I'm not making any progress. I sometimes hear a voice inside me urging me to just stop and give up. Other times, I consider the idea of shifting my focus to popular content like mukbang videos or binge eating unhealthy foods as a way to gain popularity. However, I ultimately decide against it. I don't want to chase fame at the cost of my health or promote unhealthy habits. I kindly ask you and all who pass by to click the subscribe button, give a thumbs up, and leave some supportive comments to show the world that we're doing the right thing, even if it's not trendy. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.